Hi everybody, I wanted to do for you a review of the Decleor Sun Kiss Cream. Now I've used other Decleor products in the past and I'm a big fan of them. I tend to use Decleor at night because some of the products are quite rich and they're just a little bit too rich for me for during the day. However, I have used the Floral, which I find really suits my skin when we change from season to season. For instance, when we go from summer to winter, turn on our radiators, my skin always tends to break out. If I use the Floral, it tends to sort it out. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to talk about the Decleor Tinted Moisturiser, which is actually called Sun Kiss Cream. I'm intrigued because I don't really buy tinted moisturisers, mainly because I need fuller coverage on my face, and if I use a tinted moisturiser and then I go over with a foundation, the two colours don't usually work well on me. Anyway, I thought I would give this a try. So I will show you what it looks like. Taking the top off now. Take the actual seal. As you can see, it is incredibly dark. Just pop that there. Must admit, when I first opened it, I thought this is going to be way, way too dark for me. I mean, I nearly didn't try it because, as you can see, I'm pale and that's like melted chocolate. But I'm going to put a tiny bit on the back of my hand. Pop that back there before I get stuck with anything else. So there's my hand, and I'm just going to rub it in. And as you can see, it does actually rub in really well with just a hint of tan. Now I have actually got it on my skin at the moment, but I've gone over with foundation because it doesn't, like I say, give me the coverage that I need. So I've had this on now for about 7 hours. And the one thing I will say about this moisturiser that, well, one or two things I'll say about this moisturiser. When I first put it on, it didn't feel particularly moisturising, and I thought, okay, leave it on for a couple of hours and you know, perhaps it's slow release or something like that. Anyway, it's been on 6, 7, 8 hours now, and I have to say my skin does feel quite dry. So although I like the colour when it goes on my skin, I don't like the fact that it doesn't actually do much for the moisturisation of my skin. So if you wanted to use this, I would say use it over the top of your normal moisturiser. Now, as long as it's a Decleor moisturiser, you shouldn't get any roll off, because if it's more or less the same formulation, it should be fine. But if you're going to use a different moisturiser, you may find that it starts to roll off. I'm going to give it another go tomorrow with a moisturiser underneath, and I'll let you know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a different brand Decleor, pop this over the top and just see if it settles. But like I say, don't be put off by the colour. The colour is hideous. I mean, when you open it up, like I say, it's like melted chocolate, and you think, how the hell is this going to look natural on my skin? But as you can see, I've got it on my skin now, and obviously I've got a little bit of bronzer and I am pale, so it is, I would say, suitable for fair, medium, dark skins. Maybe I didn't put enough of it on, maybe that's why my skin feels dry, but I'm of the mind that if you're going to go with a moisturiser, then a primer, and then a foundation, you don't really want to put your moisturiser on too thickly, because it just, layer upon layer just does not feel good. So by all means, you know, if you wanted to order it and give it a go, it might work better on, say, an oilier skin, because like I say, it doesn't feel particularly moisturising. But don't be put off by the colour, because when I opened the tin, when I opened the jar, like I said, I nearly didn't try it. But try it. If you blend and blend and blend, it will blend into your skin. I would say also be very careful about the neckline, because it does leave a sun-kissed glow, and you need to again take it down to the neck. But I would say out of 5 stars, I would give this 3. Missing 2 stars because obviously I'm not getting the moisturisation, but I like the jar. It's a nice big jar for the money as well. I like the colour, and the fact that it is Decleor, although it's not particularly nourishing for my skin, it will have really some beautiful ingredients in it, some beautiful what I call aromatherapy ingredients. But like I say, I'm going to say it, I've probably said it about 50 times during this video, but not particularly moisturising. Anyway, I hope this is helpful to whoever out there is watching, and will help you decide whether to purchase this. Thank you for watching.